What is bargaining power? Bargaining power is the ability to dominate or take the lead in negotiations or discussions about price and costs. Okay. So, bargaining power is another advantage of scale. For example, Walmart is one of the largest retailers in the world. They buy a lot of stuff. So they can often negotiate lower prices with their suppliers. Okay. Not only that, at least in the early days of Walmart, Sam Walton would call his suppliers collect, which means they would have to bear the cost of the long distance calls because he knew he could. When you make up 20% of an individual company's annual revenues, then you're in a position to negotiate for a lower price, a bulk discount, for example. You can also end up negotiating higher prices with customers. If you're the only game in town, or if you're one of only a handful of large suppliers, then you get to set the price that they buy at. Right? It's just the flip side of Walmart's big with their suppliers, and if they wanted to, they could negotiate higher prices with smaller customers. Now, that's not part of their strategic position, but they could if they wanted to. Right? So these are just an example of bargaining power. It's on either of these two sides. You can bargain with your suppliers or bargain with your customers. It's not just prices, but it's also the ability to negotiate customizations. Right. So if I want, I'm trying to think of a company. There was a company, I can't remember, we'll just call it an electronics firm, and they needed a battery made for their product. Now you may notice that, for example, certain cameras may come with non-standard batteries, right? So I might negotiate for a customized product at the same cost. Right. I might say, I need you to increase your production cost, but I'm going to pay you the same for it. Why? Because I'm willing to buy a lot of these. That's where bargaining power comes in.